Hello everybody, thank you for joining me again. It is a wonderful day today and I'm very grateful for you to watch this video. I would like to introduce you to one of my clients. She's currently lives in Dominican Republic and she's visiting also. She travels a lot to United States. Her name is Olga. And Olga, thank you so much for joining me today. It is such a pleasure to see you.
For me too.
I would like to ask you some questions that I'm sure gentlemen would like to know about you. First of all, can you tell me your age and where do you live? Where do you like to travel? Where did you travel already?
I'm 33 years old. Currently I live in Dominican Republic. But originally I'm from Russia, from Moscow. I used to live there all my life before. Also I traveled a lot and...
Which countries did you visit?
I visited a lot of countries in Europe, in Africa, in South America, and also I've been to USA several times before.
Which is your favorite city in the United States?
I suppose that it's San Francisco.
You like San Francisco?
Yes, very much.
Do you like the ocean?
I love ocean. That is why I live now in Dominican Republic.
Can you tell me a little bit about your education and your educational background? I know it is a huge list.
No, my basic education is in law. And I used to work for 10 years in Russia as a lawyer, corporate lawyer. I used to work in bank, big companies. And also I have some knowledge in accounting, taxes.
So law and accounting?
Yes.
That is your degree. And you graduated from where? University?
Yes, there were... three in Russia we have academy, so I graduated from 3 academies.
3 academies?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is how long? How many years it took for you?
I know the first one, the basic, is for 5 years, and another when you have when you have higher education you can study not so much, and it took me just 2 years for each.
And you've been studying for law and accounting in
yes,
all
of course, because I needed in my work this knowledge, so I went.
I see. Well, Olga, you are so beautiful, so smart and educated. And how did it happen that you're still on the singles market? Why are you still single? Why you're not with why you're not married?
It's an interesting question. I think that it's because I was very busy with my career and my education, and when I had a free time I wanted to see the world. I spent a lot of time for traveling, and maybe of course maybe I haven't met the right person. I think so. Maybe.
And you probably, based on this list of education, you've probably been busy studying,
yes,
building a career.
Too much time for my work.
Are you ready now for a family?
Yes, of course.
For one person in your life, or one man in your
Yes,
life?
of course. That is why I moved to Dominican Republic. To cut myself from work.
Oh,
so not to be so busy.
Yeah, that is a great decision. It is a great decision. I have another very serious question for you. How important is religion to you?
Very interesting question. For me, religion is very important. But for my partner, it's up to him. And I don't demand anything.
What is your religion?
I'm Orthodox.
Orthodox? Christian Orthodox?
Yes.
So for your partner, you don't demand him to be a Christian Orthodox? Or,
no.
Faith or not faith, it's really not important to you, but as far as he
just
respects...
one thing is important, that he has to understand my vision, my beliefs, understand and be polite.
And to respect that.
Respect it.
Yeah. If you were to describe yourself, your personality, how would you describe what type of qualities you think are in your personality, the most important ones?
I'm a very kind person. I love kids very much. I like nature.
You don't have your own kids, do you?
No. Didn't have any time. I like traveling. I like to help people. I like to work with people, and I'm an easygoing person. I make contacts very easily. I make friends very easily. I have a lot of friends throughout the world. I love laughing very much.
You have a great sense of humor. You do.
Maybe.
If you, well, I know that you are a very giving person, and I saw that myself, that you are trying to help everybody you can with whatever help they require. You are there for them if they need it. So you are very giving, and you are a very open person, and you do have great sense of humor. I know that.
Okay.
Now, in terms of a man, what type of man you are looking for? Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What age of a man you are looking for? You're 33 years old,
yes.
right? You're 33 years old. Are you looking for somebody close to your age, or you're looking for somebody older? What type of man would you consider?
I consider a man who will be older than me. Because I think that this kind of men, they are more serious, they know what they want in their life, they stay on 2 feet, and they're
stable.
Stable, yes.
And probably mentally.
Mentally, yes.
You would not be able to connect with somebody of your own age. So
no.
You probably would be perfect for a man who has experience in life.
Yes, and of course, if I meet a man who will be my age or a little bit younger, but with a mental serious and well experienced person in the life, why not?
Yeah.
If we understand each other well, why not?
Great. Olga, would you consider yourself a romantic person?
I would say yes, because I like walking in the evenings on the seashore. I like surprises. I like romantic dinners with candles. I like restaurants in the silence, also with some.
You are lost in the moment. You're just imagining all that, and you're lost in the moment. That is so beautiful. That is awesome. Well, Olga, I want to thank you so much for coming and joining me today. And I'm sure this information gave gentlemen some ideas about you and what you are looking for. And I truly hope you find this right person very, very soon.
I hope so, and thank you very much. I'm very grateful that I found this agency, a serious agency which I can trust, really.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And this was Olga, and she lives currently in Dominican Republic, and she travels to United States very often, and she travels to many, many different cities. And she would make a wonderful wife. She would make a wonderful life partner, and she's just awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. In this part of the show, I get to pick a question that seems to be the most interesting one. I want to thank everybody for submitting their questions. We received an overwhelming number of interesting questions. So if you want your question to be featured in the next show, please submit it through our feedback contact customer support tool. This question comes from my Platinum member Michael from California. Oksana, would you advise to talk to several women at a time? I don't want to sound too desperate. Mike. Well, Mike, thank you for this question. Actually, it is a great question in my opinion. All right, well, many people do think that by submitting their profile to their website, that's all it takes, submitting your photographs and submitting your profile. Unfortunately, it does take a lot more work. And let me tell you about Russian culture a little bit and how things do work in Eastern Europe. So in Eastern Europe, you will not meet too many women who are approaching you first. It is usually guys who are approaching a woman, such as in places like restaurants, nightclubs, even on the street. You will not see a woman showing a sign of affection to a man. It is always a man who is making the first move. So this is a difference between American culture and Russian culture. And one thing you have to keep in mind is that you actually have to be the one who needs to make a first move. No, you will not sound desperate if you send letters to women. In fact, I would recommend you to send several letters to several women of your interest. Because, in my opinion, what desperate is when you are sending one letter to one girl you like and you are begging her to reply that letter. Most likely you will not achieve results that way. Many people do make a mistake by choosing a couple of profiles of their interest and writing to those couple of ladies. That is a huge mistake, in my opinion. You should start with communication with at least 10 women at the beginning, so you can narrow your search down as you talk to them, and you can pick which ones you feel the most chemistry with. Actually, if you do have more time, you should communicate to everybody you like, at least at the beginning. Tell them about yourself, tell them about your habits, things you got used to, what is important to you, and start communication. You will get a clear feeling after second or third letter which women might be the best match for you. And keep in mind as well that a lot of women, if we're talking about women who are overseas, they do have a very limited internet connection. They do have limited access to the computers, many of them. So when they are browsing the profiles, when you receive a letter from a woman who is from Eastern Europe, you know for sure that that woman is very serious. But in many cases, women from Eastern Europe, they really don't have that much time or possibility to access letters, to access thousands of profiles and write letters to the ones that they like the most. So we are coming back to the same thing. You do need to make a move first. Choose many profiles, contact them all, tell them about yourself, and develop a relationship that way. And coming back to the communication with several people, based on my experience, about 80% of marriages, 80 to 85% of marriages and matches do happen with a person you would never think you would have interest in originally. So it is a matter of not letting yourself to get lost in those thousands of beautiful pictures of women. Communicate with the ones you like the most. Send many letters and get to the personal meeting. So to achieve the most effective results and the highest results possible of your search, you do need to contact several women and then make a selection of the ones you like the best and kind of take it from there. And this is it for the show today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next week.